always want to have time for yourself. I guarantee you, if you don't take that time for yourself and you making time for everybody else, it don't matter if you're married, you know, especially if you're married.
I was there when needed someone who wasn't getting over you. When I moved to the side,
Hi, welcome back to another one with Simply Aries. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you hit the notification button so that way when new videos do come out, you won't miss out. So today I am going to discuss do you know your worth? I did a little short video and I just want to elaborate on that. So I have 5 key points that I think that is important that I would like to discuss. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to do a little makeup tutorial and I am going to enjoy my wine. And you should pour you a glass also. Kick your feet up and relax because it's going to be a real hot topic. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, so if you stayed this far, then you're ready for those 5 key points that I discussed. Okay, so the first one is comparing yourself. Stop doing that. You see people's pictures and videos on social media, and social media can be very toxic. You can think that you're comparing yourself to, you'll compare yourself to somebody and it will mentally exhaust you, physically exhaust you. You have to know that that is just an image. And when I say image, meaning some people just take a picture and they put it out there, they look all happy for that moment, but you don't know what's really going on. So you have to know for yourself what you want out of life. Because if you keep comparing yourself to certain situations, like, oh, they're going on vacation all the time, oh, this and that, the third, oh, you know, I wish I can do this, I wish I can do that. You can do it, you know? Let me spray this one quick. Whew. Oh, by the way, I put on, I don't know if you can see this, it's a Smashbox Bam Control. Because, you know, I don't have the perfect skin, but you know, there's things out there that can help it. But that's a part of comparing yourself. Some people have beautiful skin. You know, everybody's different. My skin is gorgeous in its own way. But you know, I love my skin. So, you know, you have to love and embrace what you already have. And that's the biggest thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this powder. If you can see, it's a luxury powder. And then I get my Fit Me. Put it around that thing. And I actually like the dewy, smooth Fit Me. I feel like it looks a whole lot better. But anyways, so stop comparing yourself to people, because you don't know what's going on in a household. You know, you just don't know. So that's number 1. And number 2 is to teach yourself. Sometimes, you know, you want certain things in life, and you know, you want it so bad, but you're like, you know, it's never gonna happen. Matter of fact, take never out your vocabulary or can't. So, you know, you have so many tools and free resources out here to be able to teach yourself so many great things, like how to do your hair, how to do your nails, you know, just like little things like that. And I'm telling you, it's definitely out there. You gotta take advantage. But that's the biggest thing. Like, I feel like if you teach yourself certain things, then you can go the long way. You got to take advantage of all of your resources that you have. Because if you don't, then you're just going to be sitting there like, oh, I wish this, I wish that. Get out of that wish little bubble and expand and just do it. You wish you had some money? Go get you another job or get you a better job. Let them people know, look, this is what I'm worth. And I guarantee you, well, I know for a fact, and I ain't gonna guarantee you, that somebody's out there and they're willing to pay you that. You may have to go through several interviews or several jobs before you get that job that you want, but it's out there. That's the biggest thing. So you just gotta teach yourself. Teach yourself. And I'm sorry if I'm all over the place. Like, I'm trying to, be able to give you guys all of my little tips and what I did. And it may not be easy, but what they say, practice makes perfect. So you have to keep doing it until you get better and better. Talking to somebody. They got books out there to help you be able to talk to somebody. They got videos. I say use this platform. Social media platforms, like a prime example is YouTube. I use YouTube University. That's what I call it. When I'm trying to teach myself something, they got so much stuff out here. Don't let it go to waste. Just do it. Just look at all your resources and take advantage, okay? So I hope that explains the teach part. And the next part is self-care. You always want to have time for yourself. I guarantee you, if you don't take that time for yourself and you making time for everybody else, it don't matter if you're married, especially if you're married. I can speak for that. Let me speak for that. You gotta have that time for yourself because your spouse need that time. You need that time. I have 2 kids. I have a husband. If I do all, and I've done it. I've had time where it was just, I'm just taking care of my family and I come last. I didn't really take that time for myself. And it definitely impacts you. Not immediately. It's going to impact you over time. You can't let yourself go. You had a baby? Look, I think 8 weeks after I had my kids, I'm like, okay, what sort of exercise can I do? Walk. There's no excuse. You can walk, put that baby in the stroller. You can do something. They got workouts online. You can do it. You just got to commit to it. Because at the end of the day, that's a part of you, with self-care. That's a part of just kind of discipline in certain situations in your life. You have to be able to want it bad enough. But you have to take that time to be able to take care of yourself. Do that. I mean, it could be the smallest thing. Like, sometimes, you may say, oh, well, I'm just too busy. I don't have time to take care of myself. Yes, you do. And sometimes what you got to do is you got to make some sacrifices. You got to put them kids on a schedule, be consistent with that schedule. When the kids lay down, then guess what you do? That's your time. You get in the tub, take your little bubble bath, or kick your feet up, watch a little movie, or that could be your time to be able to perhaps read a book, which I enjoy doing. So it's so many different things. Whatever you consider your hobby is, I would do that. And then the fourth thing is to hang out with friends or family. You have to be able to go out there. You have to hang out. You got to do certain stuff. You got to get out your comfort zone. Got to get uncomfortable sometimes. Step outside the box. You ain't never been to no fancy restaurant? Go. Dress up. Like something that you've always wanted to do and you haven't done before. Sometimes you just have to go for it. You don't even think about it. Just know like, okay, this is something, I would love to do. And I mean, it's okay to do it with, friends or family. And then it'll get to a point where you just like, such and such can't go. Sometimes you just gotta do it on your own. And that's when you really get to know yourself. Like, oh, I don't like this, or I don't like that. It may be uncomfortable, it may feel weird to some people. Some people are used to it. But I know for me, it took a while. And I'm looking over here, I'm looking at my mirror. The biggest thing is, you got to step into who you are as a person. So that kind of you're a part of like getting to know who you are. That could be something that could potentially you could identify why you are hanging out with friends or family. You'll be surprised. And then also, you got to make sure you hang out with the right type of friends. You want to hang out with somebody that you see where, okay, I see some sort of growth, or I can take this away from them. I mean, it's okay to hang out with somebody that is on the same level as you are, but they got to want more just like you do. You don't want to be hanging out with somebody that just want to be stuck in that reality of life where they just, oh, okay, I'm just gonna do this and do that, and I'm not gonna change anything. I mean, that might be something they want to do, but if you want more out of life, then sometimes you gotta, when you hang out with certain people, they'll give you tips that you don't even realize. Like, for example, you can hang out with somebody, they may dress very well, and then eventually you start forming those habits, and that's your takeaway from that person. Then you may have somebody that does their hair very nice. That may be a takeaway. So every person you learn something from. You learn how to build your confidence up, and then as you get older, then nobody can tell you nothing, honey. They can't tell you nothing. And then lastly, yeah, this is my favorite lip gloss. It smells so good, sorry. It's called Glitter Cake. Get y'all one from Victoria's Secret. Lastly, we have don't care about what people think. You're gonna hang out with some friends, and you wanna dress up and put some heels on, and you wanna be a little extra that day or that night or whenever. Do you. Okay? You have to do you. Or when you walk in somewhere, what I realize is when I walk in a building or walk anywhere, walk in a restaurant, anything, and people stop and look, they see something they like. Or either they like, oh, she looks really nice, or whatever the case may be. It's not being like big-headed or conceited or anything like that. It's just more so knowing like, yeah, I know, I'm put together very nice. And you need that reality of it. You need to know. And sometimes you gotta step out just to be able to like get that verification. I work from home, I work remote, so Fridays come, running out the door. But unfortunately, with the weather and everything, I'm in the house, but it's okay. I can be cute around here for my husband. And so those are my 5 key points. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And if you want to hear more information or want me to elaborate a little bit more on those key points, please leave a comment below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also hit the notification button. Sorry about the noise. Got my dog running around. But I can't wait to see you all back. I hope y'all like my makeup. I did that. Okay, until next time, Simply Aries. Peace.
I was there when needed someone.